Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They go play fake with Hurts. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. And under was Saquon Barkley. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, it's Hurts. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
That's complete. It's a rookie from Georgia. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
For a Seattle Seahawks.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Walker on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Okay, out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cardinal,
Milrow throwing on third down. That's caught for the first. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but so would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down around the Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's cut. It's Saquon Barkley. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Laying the motion man. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Go! Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 17.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. From the 17. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. He's able to take this ahead, and from the fumble partner, they wind up with a first and goal. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives them first and goal. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Milrow from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. looking from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. Has room into the secondary. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 7.
All set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. Into the groove.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Good return up past the 30. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia! A.J. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Taking on the midfield logo. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott Good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Sheds off the tackle. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Cardinal,
And Walker once more. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Go, Reed! Go! Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready!
Back to throw. Smith and Jigba with the ground. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. The Seahawks in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here we go! Bronco 80!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McKilba. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point. It's now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. Flush to his right. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Check, man. Check,
First
man.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And some space here. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Walker with another carry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, 29 yards. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Still going inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal.
He was over 100 yards a week ago, and he's well on his way once again.
Say it with me, partner. Encore, encore. This guy's headed towards getting it done one more time.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
180.
Shipley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Elliott now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Seahawks 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Takes it to about the 37.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Hey, 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And able to get this to the 31. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, check that, street.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Walker. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Straight ahead, Walker. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. He'll drop to throw. Donald Pearl, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. That is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this 1st half.
Jake Elliott to kick off
The The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
2nd and 4. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw. Right side to Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jamison Williams, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense sent to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Back to throw now on first down. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's look at it. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. This now a 3rd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They try to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now back to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Left side, he finds Smith-Njigba. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get this down over about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9 now. Flushed out right. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the 1st.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10, 32-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Back. 70, Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Back to throw here. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They got to get to the 23 here on third. They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a first carry here for the running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Out to the left there, complete to the tight end Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Seahawks 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Kind of picked themselves up from that one.
Taken down inside the 30.
And they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. This is caught by Williams. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And put an extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks, 28. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for
The
Seattle.
kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He completes this to Walker. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46.
They didn't get out of bounds, but that's okay. They need one more just like that to give themselves a chance.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Check that. Let's go now. 60 Bison. Ready.
From the gun, it's Walker. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing over. Piling on for the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
And an Eagle first down.
Here's first down. Hurts. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you get that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
Well, we know the crowd is absolutely stunned by what we just saw there. Forget I'm stunned. I have to believe that you are as well. When they finally get their legs back under them, they'll head to the exits, and I think they'll probably be muttering a few choice words along the way, too. How did that happen?
I don't know. They certainly thought overtime was on the horizon, bracing for overtime. We were, too, and we may want to wait a little bit before heading for the exits, let that parking lot clear out a bit.
Maybe there's a later flight we can catch.
That might be a good idea. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6, yeah.